bagel with cream cheese and bacon.
Welcome back to day 112. I'm Captain.
And I'm Sunshine.
And we're still walking.
And we're still talking. And we're still in the rocks of Pennsylvania. But most importantly, we're back together. Yippee! I can tell you missed me. What did you say yesterday?
I'd said that it was nice hiking alone, but it would get lonely after a while.
Yeah. I mean, during the day, we don't hike right beside each other because he is faster than I am and we give some separation, but we chat and stop and catch up and do snacks and do lunch and all that stuff together. So it was really weird just being alone. I don't like it. Today we're going from Smith Gap Road to hopefully Delaware Gap. It's 23.6 miles, which is quite a bit. We got a 7 a.m. start, but that's still a lot of miles to get in. And in Delaware Gap, it's not like there's a campsite right there because it's a town. So I'm not sure if we'll stop just before or if we'll go after. It's just going to depend on how we're doing. We're full packs. We've got some food from the real world. And it doesn't look like too tough a terrain today in the sense that there's not much incline and decline, but I think it's going to be rocky, and that slows us down a bit.
It's also very humid this morning, which is also a component.
It is super humid. My thermometer says 85 degrees, but it was kind of tucked under my fanny belt, so I don't know if that's the actual temperature, but I can tell you, Captain is right. It is super humid already. Like and we're on flat, and we're barely moving, and we're just like, what? So it might be a hard day.
Let's get going.
Can you guys see that web? I don't know if it'll translate. Wow, that's some serious engineering there, Mr. Spider. Let's see if I can get it from this angle. Yeah, I can. Wow. Wouldn't want to fall into that. So Captain's blowing on the spider web, you guys. I almost walked right into this thing. Look at his face level. I'm looking down at the rocks. Oh my God, that would have killed me. No, don't do it. They need that. Creepy, deepy, humongous spider web that I almost walked right into. Holy crap. It's too early for this shit. That says LS Shelter. LS Shelter. Largo Swirl Shelter.
Funny.
It was named after you. You and Leroy Smith over there.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Mom just went ahead and I finished my time lapse. And as I was walking along the trail to try and catch up to her, I stumbled upon something. Hold on, how do I zoom in? So I'm not getting any closer. What does that look like? I'll give you a hint. It starts with an S. And it slithers. I would not have seen that. That is very shocking. I've got a feeling Mom didn't see that. Because if she had, she would have definitely waited for me.
So when you've been in the woods for all these months, when you come to a road like this, especially a very noisy, loud, lots of 18-wheelers on it, it's actually really kind of jarring, and like the sun is bright because you've been in the canopy and the noise is loud, and it's kind of a lot to adjust to. And then before you know it, within 5 or 10 minutes, you're back in the woods. 910 miles to Katahdin. Here we come. Oh boy, trail magic. I don't know. A Dorito, beer, or Coke? Oh, there's nothing left.
There are Cokes left.
No.
Yeah, there is. Right there.
Where?
Do you really need me to pull it out?
Pull it out. I think it's empty. Oh, there's one.
I'm beginning to think you might be blind.
I am blind. You want to share it with me? Or do you want a beer instead?
Funny.
Oh my gosh, there's a bag of Cheetos left.
Yeah, I know.
Your favorite. So only one big up today. I'm on it right now. It's only 0.8, but there's no switchbacks, it's a straight up. So, we just had that Trail Magic, which really helped. Thank you, whoever did it. I doubt they're probably watching this right now, but oh God. Oh gosh. 910 more miles. Ooh. I think that it's time for a Q&A again, guys. So if you have any questions or things that we haven't covered yet that you really want us to answer, drop it in the comments. Will has headed north, so we will not see him unless there's a emergency or something happens with, I don't know, something. We won't see him for a month, maybe even longer. He's way far north and almost into Canada, and he's got a lot of work to take care of. We got a lot of miles to do, so he's really cute. He's a bit of a distraction, if you know what I mean. There is so much time out here to think, and maybe too much some days. And I'm thinking, what is something that you did that you weren't sure if it's the right decision at the time, either for yourself or if you're a parent for a child, that you just kind of threw caution to the wind and said, I'm gonna try this, and boy, I hope it works out. I've been thinking about that. I have a long list of things for my children that Will and I just went into blindly. Like, other people weren't doing it, and it felt right for us. And most of the time it's worked out quite well. And one of those things is deciding, oh God, I'm so congested today, sorry. Deciding to pull our kids out of kind of the American dream lifestyle and educate them and teach them about the world out in the world, and do what's called world schooling. It's a global approach to education, so learning about different governments and religions and languages and cultures and ways of living and literature and pop culture and all that stuff. Food, the arts, dance, music. And there were like 2 people doing it who were blogging about it, and I wasn't even sure if they were legit at the time or if it was just kind of a line of BS. One of them was, and that one has become a good friend since. The other one I think was BS. But anyway, it took a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of tears, depleted us financially. A lot of the time we had to dig and scrape to build ourselves back up to be able to pay bills and all this other stuff. And it was the best decision we have ever made for our children individually, for their future, for our family, for their special bond, for their ability to understand about the power of enjoying life and making memories and working hard for what you want and going after your dreams. and working as a team, all these things that we were told, not by many, but by a small handful of people, that would not be possible if we went and lived this life. And so, super scary when we did it. Super scary. We had very little support system, and no one ahead of us, one person that was kind of paving the way. So we didn't know what this all looked like long term. So tell me, what have you done, or what would you do in an effort to give your kid a better life, to help them through a tough time, to help them find themselves, any of those things? I would love to hear if you want to share. Thank you. Came upon Captain and he's like, oh no, are we getting emotional?
What happened?
Largo, Captain Largo, I want you to honor your emotions. What are you feeling today? Fine is not
Tired.
Tired. What else are you feeling?
Like legs hurt.
Legs hurt. How about an emotion?
Exhaustion.
How about an emotion?
The tired emotion.
How about powerful? No, that's... Oh.
That's also strange. Do you know
Are you
what
feeling
emotions
sad?
are?
Do you have a sad emotion today?
No,
Do you feel happy?
I feel rain.
Do you feel overwhelmed?
It's raining.
Do you feel like you're gonna melt?
Yes. I feel melty.
You feel melty. Do you feel like you're gonna conquer this? 900 miles left.
Good question.
Oh, we gotta work on this feeling stuff. More feeling. All right, another question for all of you. How many of you are talking with children or grandchildren about their feelings and honoring their feelings and validating them? Drop it in the comments. We are huge on that in our family. Huge, 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 huge. Will and I did not grow up in a generation, those of you who are in your 50s and older, where it was like, what are you feeling today? I understand you're angry. Why are you angry? What are you feeling? It was just a different generation, a different way of raising children. So tell me, what are you doing? Is it working? Do we need another hi-ho? Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to Roxylvania we go, or it's in Roxylvania we are. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Fun in a way. There might be something mentally unstable with me calling this fun, but crazy, right? No joke, huh? You know it's bad when Captain pulls out his poles. So as near as I can figure, everyone, I think we're on our last day of Roxylvania, because tonight we'll be branching into New Jersey, and they don't call it Roxa Jersey, although maybe it does continue a bit. The trail has been rocky the whole day today so far. I think we've done about 11 miles. This actually isn't too bad what I'm showing you right now, but it's been a lot rockier. But less boulders and more of these small rocks that are poking up, which I find a little bit harder to walk on. But in general, we've just had like massive amounts of this the whole way. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't find Roxylvania too bad, and neither does Captain. Everyone's body and feet and shoes and everything is super different. I much prefer this over the straight ups. Although, Captain, you prefer the straight ups, right?
Yeah. I think this is tough to maneuver around.
It is tough to maneuver. So it's tough to maneuver, but I'm not stopping often just to get my breath, which is what happens on the ups. My heart just gets going crazy. So not as bad as I thought it would be, at least for us. So today has been a 22-mile water carry. We had water when we got on the trail, but we were already full. And then we have water a mile before we end the trail. So I think it's like a 22.6 mile water carry. Insane. The temperature today has been around, I think it's been around 77. It's 80 right now. excuse me, pretty high humidity. We're doing all right on water. Typically for something like that, we'd carry out 4 liters. We carried out 3. It's fine. I think we have about 7 miles left and we each have a liter of water and we're feeling fine. Everything's dried up. Crazy, but I did have that Coke, which I know isn't water, but that helped out right at the beginning of the trail with the trail magic. Look at the trail now, guys. This is a reward we get after doing rocks for, I don't know, 17, 16 miles today. It's been rocks the whole trail. And I hope it stays like this the rest of the day because this is a nice little present. There's a cool breeze right now, which feels fabulous. It's 4 o'clock. Our goal from this point out is minimum 20 a day, but shooting for 22 to 23 a day, which means some serious early rising and just cranking it out. So hopefully it doesn't impact the vlogs, guys, but I will do my best. We are at Route 191, Fox Gap, and someone has left water. And thank you, whoever did it. It's the end of July and we are grateful for the water. So grateful. $7:10, guys. 2 miles left today, and we will hit 23, I think, 0.6 miles. All rocks today, all rocks. It ended up taking us probably about 13 and a half hours, and I believe this is the most miles we've hiked with our packs on. I think we had a 24 point something one day when we slack packed. And we are spent. So this is the new normal. We gotta hit, outside of Captain's Dungeons and Dragons days, because we might have to do less on those days. We'll try to do like 17 or 18 on those days. From now on, it's over 20. And the first day kind of doing 23.6. Ooh, I could eat a burger right now. We are gonna say goodnight now because we're both beat. We don't have much gas left in the engine. We went, I think it's 23.6 miles today. Oh, there's a bee on me. I don't remember where we started. I don't know where we're ending. Best day. Can you hold this for a second?
Sure.
Something's ticking on me and it's making an annoying noise. Okay.
I would say the best part of my day was, I don't know, that's a tough question. It was,
sorry.
All around, pretty difficult day.
Okay, yeah.
But we had a nice flat stretch through the day.
So what's your best part?
The flat.
The little flat. We blinked and there was a flat for a minute.
And my worst part was that my feet have been hurting me a bit.
Yeah, when you get up
Just
to this
aching.
many miles, your feet just ache. My feet are aching. My best part was, this is the most miles I believe that we've done with the packs on. So I'm proud of us. And it was a difficult terrain and it didn't take us 20 hours. Oh wait, no, you did while you slacked it that day, you did more.
45,
Yeah.
yes.
That's still impressive. Okay, my worst part, my feet are aching too.
That's pretty much it.
I think we might almost be done with the Rocksylvania, and
We're
that's
very
pretty
close.
exciting too. So we're beat, guys. We're gonna just sign off and say kissy, kissy, kissy.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Live the dash. So this is a little more indicative of what it's been like today. And I still think it's kind of hard to really understand, but you're basically, you're kind of stepping and then stepping on like a rock that's like a knife. It's constant, so your ankles are constantly flopping all over the place. But my tendonitis is actually feeling pretty good. I just took an ibuprofen because the balls of my feet are hurting a little bit, but nothing major.